Hi there, this is Chef Jessica Leibovich. Welcome back, and I'm continuing our information on my favorite superfoods, and I'm also including in this segment a few supplements that I like to make sure I incorporate in my diet and my family's diet. So the first thing I'm going to tell you about is DHA. DHA is it's basically omega-3. Salmon oil, fish oil is a really good source of it. But what I wanted to tell you about DHA is that it is usually from the fish oil, which means that if you're a vegetarian, you do need to make sure that you're getting it straight from the algae. DHA actually comes straight from ocean algae. You cannot get it from any other place. The only reason it's in the fish oil is because the fish eat the algae. So if you are getting it from the algae, you're getting it from the direct source, and then you also don't have to worry about possible toxins like mercury that may be in the fish that you are consuming. I've also noticed there's less of that fishy taste to it if you do get it straight from the algae. If you don't like that fishy taste, there's ways that you can incorporate it in your diet. So for example, these are two of milks that I love to give to my kids, and the soy milk is one of my favorites as well. These both have DHA, and these both come from vegetarian sources. So these are really good sources. And DHA, if I didn't mention already, which I don't think I did, it's very, very important for brain health. If you're pregnant, you definitely want to incorporate DHA in your prenatal supplements. Tests have shown that babies who had DHA in prenatal supplements and also in the first year of their life scored higher on tests at ages 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I can attest, I took it with both my kids religiously, more than I took my prenatal vitamins, and both my kids are really smart. I don't know if that's why, but I definitely think it helped, because I will tell you, I noticed that they're sharp, and I really think it was because I incorporated so much DHA. Just like I said, the tests are coming out, so the proof is in the pudding. If you guys want to research it, take a look. Okay, so the second supplement I want to talk about is probiotics. And I know a lot of you have heard of probiotics and probably know what they are, which is basically good bacteria that we want to have in our gut. And you may know what they are, you may know why we need them, and you may not know why we need them. The reason we do need them is because our body is full of bacteria. Bacteria is everywhere, and our body needs to be in a state of homeostasis. So there's a lot of things that affect that. For example, if we have a glass of milk that is pasteurized, which I believe this is, I'm sure it is, may even be ultra pasteurized. It is ultra pasteurized. So that kills all that good bacteria that's in that milk. So back, hundreds of years ago when they were drinking raw milk, which you can drink raw milk now, here in Southern California it's available to us. If you're not comfortable with that though, probiotics. But raw milk is a great way to get enzymes and good bacteria. But again, the reason that we need these probiotics is because the good bacteria is getting taken out by pasteurization, by antibiotics, and by other things in our environment that are killing the good bacteria. So we need to put it back in. And basically with probiotics, you cannot get too much. It's pretty much impossible to get too much of a good thing when it comes to probiotics. What probiotics do is they actually will help form a larger bowel movement, and believe it or not, that will increase your nutritional absorption. So, if you're taking these and you get more regular, you know that your body's going to feel better because you're increasing your nutritional absorption. Plus, you're balancing out the bacteria in your gut as opposed to having just the bad bacteria, which can cause IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, diarrhea, constipation. So these are some really great ways to incorporate probiotics. These are my favorite. This one, Green Vibrance, is not for everybody. It's very powerful. In fact, I will show you because, actually, I don't have my scoop. Sorry about that. The scoop that it comes with, they tell you to put 1 scoop in a smoothie. I only put less than half of a scoop, and I can guarantee you that it works. So if you do get this, just start small and move up from there. It's really, really effective. It's, I put it in my smoothies, and it helps amazingly with energy, immunity, digestion, and all of that. It does have a little bit of a strong green flavor, so if you're not into that, this might not be for you. I also wanted to mention kefir. This organic kefir here is one of my favorites. Comes in all different flavors, and my kids absolutely love it. Every single morning, that's the first thing my son asks for is his kefir, and it's really high in protein, so it has 11 grams of protein, but it also has all these probiotics, so it's really good for the kids' digestions. So that's one way, if your kids need probiotics, to get them. I'm not a huge fan of probiotic in pills. I think it's better if you can incorporate it in one of these ways, because I just feel like it's more effective from what I've seen. Another product I really like is the Good Belly. The mango juice and the blueberry juice are both really good, and they actually have a guarantee. You try their products for 12 days, and they want to know how you feel and that you feel different and better and all that. So those are my favorite probiotics, and also why you need them. One more thing about probiotics that I want to say is they actually inhibit E. coli. So let's say that if you did eat something that could possibly get you sick, if you're eating these, your gut's going to be healthier, so you have less chance of getting sick. And they also show great promise for lowering cholesterol and reducing cardiovascular risk factors, such as high cholesterol. Okay, and then this amazing superfood. You all know what this is. This is the avocado. Avocado is about 20% fat, 20% omega-9 fat, which we all know is really good for you. One really important thing you want to know about avocados is they're really good to help lose weight. So they're detoxifying, they're high in fiber, and they also give you really important fat. All of those things are really good for maintaining your weight. You want to make sure if you're trying to maintain your weight that you want to eat enough fat. You don't want to deprive your body of fat because it will only hold on to the fat you have. So I eat avocados all the time, and a really amazing tip that I learned at my recent food healing workshop I went to from, his name is Jeff Primack. He's a Qigong instructor. He had an amazing tip that I love, where he puts the avocado pit in the smoothie. The avocado pit, believe it or not, is the highest amount of soluble fiber you can get anywhere. And it tastes like absolutely nothing. So if you have a high horsepower blender, throw the avocado pit in there, and it will completely scrub your arteries. It's really, really amazing. You'll see the effects really quickly. And like I said, you can't taste it at all. If you look at this pit has the life energy to grow an entire tree. So it's going to give your body life energy to grow and to feel better. So those are the things you want to look at. Okay, and just going to reiterate what we talked about. All right, so we have our avocado, DHA, and probiotics. Some of the benefits we talked about are brain development. Sorry. I think I spelled that wrong. Brain development. Prenatal is a really important time to take it. And then we'll talk about with probiotics, IBS, constipation, all these gut digestion issues will be greatly resolved just by incorporating probiotics into your diet. And then the avocado, we're talking about weight loss. And it's actually will scrub your arteries. Okay, so hopefully after watching these segments, you're starting to see why it is so important that we incorporate each of these things in our diet and how combining them together gives more of a holistic effect to what we're looking for. So thanks again, and I will see you soon.